You know, between the brushing, the clipping, the washing, the nail cutting, it can all be pretty pricey when it comes time to take your dog to be groomed. But our next guests want to help you save by teaching you some basic grooming techniques you can do yourself. Owner of Wizards of Paws Dog Grooming and Trade School, Greg is with Greg Kellis, right? And then one of the groomers, Ryan Kellis, father and son, are here with us. Tell me real quick about Wizards of Paws.
It's a pretty relaxed kind of an atmosphere for a dog grooming place because we don't kennel our dogs. They kind of run around communally in the grooming area, and they're much happier. Like his owner from the Buttery in Lewis can tell you, he loves coming here and he comes to see us once a week. So he's there all the time.
This is Remy.
And, yeah, Remy, and it's. You know, it's very relaxed. We don't do any tranquilizations or anything like that. Right. It's just we have a lot of recurring clients that come every week or 2 weeks or 4 weeks.
Well, Greg, from what you're telling me, is it really that easy that I can do some dog grooming of my own?
I'm convinced that anybody can learn to groom if they have patience and they're willing to learn. And it's not something a skill that you're blessed with. It's one that's developed. So if you're willing to develop the skill, anybody can do it.
All right, so Ryan, can you tell me about the DVD? You guys have actually put together a DVD to help show about.
He put together the DVD.
Yeah,
so
we actually have like 11 of them. One is sort of a basic grooming thing: pads, nails, ears, anal glands, brushing, combing. Right. The others are breed specific. Like if you had a Schnauzer and you wanted to learn how to do a Schnauzer, you could get the DVD and learn how to do it. Or in this case, here's an American Cocker Spaniel that I'm working on here.
And this is actually something I could conceivably do
absolutely.
at home.
You just you have to have the patience, and hopefully you'll have a nice cooperative dog to work on too. That helps a lot.
Now, Ryan, you guys have a grooming school. You can teach me how to do this, right? Tell me about that. What happens there?
Well, we do a lot of hands-on. People, they groom at least one dog a day. We teach the different breeds from, Yorkies, Bichons, poodles. We try to get as many poodles as we can. And, so you learn the breed-specific cuts and, handling the dogs and things like that.
That's not necessarily just for me to use at home, but you actually teach people. This is an approved, accredited school
yes,
for learning this.
Right.
How
we're the only ones in Delaware, but the Board of Education did have to certify us to do this. So.
And there are grants available for this kind of stuff?
There are. They're through the state of Delaware Department of Labor, also through other states, through the Workforce Investment Board. People have sent us students from New Jersey and Tennessee and all over the place.
I got to admit, sometimes I've tried to clip my dog's toenails and haven't been really successful about it. You can help me out with that, right?
Yeah, I certainly could. Remy just had his feet done yesterday, his toenails, but what people should probably know about it, it's important to keep up with it. It's based on the activity of the dog and the age of the dog. Some nails grow faster than others, but if they get too long, it causes a condition they call splaying, which makes their toes want to go out like that. And that causes tendon damage in the arm and might have to require surgery. So I would say on the average, we tell our people to get their dog's nails done every 4 to 6 weeks.
Isn't that a good dog? Now, what about the dew claw? I've heard a lot about the dew claw. What is that?
Okay. That's a holdover from thousands of years ago. It's right up here on the ankle. It never touches the ground.
Right.
But if your dog does have dew claws, you have to make sure that you cut that off, because if you don't, it grows around back into the foot, and that can be very painful, and it's kind of hard to get out of there once it's in the skin.
Does Remy have a dew claw that we can look at?
No, he doesn't have them. He doesn't.
So some dogs do, some dogs don't, and you need to know.
It's a fairly common practice to, when the dogs are puppies, newborns, they remove the dew claw.
Right.
And it'd be nice if they did it to everybody, but sometimes they don't, and it's just, you just got to pay attention to it.
Just got to pay attention and know. Okay, so you guys teach grooming, but you also offer grooming services. Is that right, Ryan? Tell me more about your grooming services.
Well, I'll tell you more. Mostly what we do is we do that, it's a two-process thing. They come in, we do the bath, the nails, and the ears, and all that. And we clip them one time, and then after the bath, they dry.
Right.
And then after they're dry, they get picked back up, and we do the final clip on them to try to critique
Yeah.
their clip and make them beautiful.
Make it right.
Yeah.
I got to tell you the truth. I think I would come to you guys before I tried to do it myself. Greg, Ryan, thank you so much for coming in and letting us know about Wizards of Paws.
Good seeing you.
It was good seeing you. And
Thank
Remy,
you so
you're a
much.
good boy.
Thank
He's
you.
a good dog. Now, if you'd like to contact Wizards of Paws Dog Grooming and Trade School, or maybe even order DVDs to learn how to groom your own dog, it's very easy. Go to DelmarvaLife.com and just click on the show tab. Now, here's a look at what's coming up in the news. First at 5 on Fox 21, and later on WBOC News at 6 and 7 in high definition.